checking out Winter Wonderland. See what amazing new experiences await us. In queue, 20,000 players. This exclusive expose of new events might have hit a little bit of a bump in the road. So, not having seen it.
You have a good night queuing, babe.
Okay, good night, Sweetie Pie. Liesel's going to bed, which is probably the smart option. So let's I'm gonna alt-tab so I can adjust this so I can see myself. I know there's a little bit of a blip 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 in between. So put the obs on the right so I can still see Discord. There's no in here. Let me just unmute and undeafen so anyone who joins can be part of this exciting new experience. Still 20,000 players ahead of me. Weird considering that it's Blizzard, and honest to God, they should have the servers, but if we learn anything from the Diablo 3 launch, we know that their servers run on spit and prayers. Other thing is that we already know that there are going to be no new events. There's a couple of new skins, and Blizzard World gets a sort of design overhaul. It's now going to be a night map, and there's going to be some snow and shit. Good old Jeff Kaplan has said that the reason they aren't putting as much effort into events anymore is because they're working on something cool. They can't tell us about it, but there's going to be some cool stuff coming out, and the whole point is supposed to be that when it comes out, we'll know what they've been working on. Heard it here first. If it's going to be fucking Overwatch Royale, people are going to lose their fucking minds. But it would also be in line with how bad they've been at announcing things recently, where they had everyone packed into fucking BlizzCon, and they were like, oh, this cool fucking Diablo thing is coming out, and it's actually just a mobile game that's just a reskin of a Chinese game. Also, interesting fact, I was checking the Blizzard career sort of site on the Blizzard site. There's a careers tab where you can go look at open vacancies, and there are open vacancies for an entire team on a new game. But the funny part is, I don't know if you go check it out. I haven't checked it recently, and honestly, the effort for me to be able to set up like obs capturing my browser is going to be a mission. But if I know how CLICKBAIT works, this is how it's going to go. Let's have a look here. Let me just get my browser open. We go to Battle.net. US Battle.net. Yes, Intel. Let me try add a display capture. Is it going to be source capture? Ooh, this is going to be a fuck up. I'm going to put it, I'm going to put this on the top screen and full screen that, and Obs Studio can come down to the bottom screen. Still 20,000 players, so you know what, it's fine. And we're going to add display capture. Battle.net 2. And we're going to put it to display capture 2. Okay, so that's fine. So now we're going to have a look at the careers option. I have a full box of cigarettes. I've been smoking diesel cigarettes all day and not realizing that I've got a full one. If I put cam 2, no, cam 1, okay, cool. And name, just so that no one's gonna claim they did this video first. So okay, right at the bottom, wait, what's this Nintendo 3 Switch? Diablo 3, not Nintendo 3, Diablo 3 on Switch. Okay, no one cares. Careers. So here's the interesting point. Go to job openings. So they've got art director, unannounced project. They've got 1 million of these unannounced project, enough to fill a whole team. But someone, I think, has done a little bit of a fuck up, because down here you'll see like art outsourcing supervisor, animation, comma Diablo. environments, comma Diablo. And that is true for every other, like, there's environment artist and environment artist exterior Diablo. Diablo. So, what's weird about this is that the Diablo Eternal or Immortal, or whatever the fuck that rip-off mobile game is called, has already been announced. So it would be weird that it would still be listed as unannounced project unless they were just super bad at updating their website, which is also a possibility. It's just funny for me because it's been listed in unannounced, and then obviously they've just given away completely what they're working on. The other funny part of this is that by all accounts, the new Diablo game for mobile is being built, or has already been built, by a Chinese mobile game dev company, and Diablo Immortal is just a reskin of that. From what I've heard, all Blizzard has done is given them the license to use assets and animations and characters from Diablo. So this is just interesting to me because, like, if we go through this, there's a unannounced, like there's a gigantic amount of vacancies they've listed, all in Irvine, for this unannounced, essentially what is a Diablo game. So it's very weird for me because I'm trying to work out, like, how much work would you have to do on a game that's already been fully developed by someone else that you employing to reskin textures for? I'm trying to work out, like, excuse me, Mike. I'm trying to work out, like, what they're hiring all these people for. If it's not for something Diablo-ish, because, like, if it was just web developers to do, like, the website, it would be a different story. But these are, like, senior software engineers, gameplay, graphics, machine learning, so something else. Shared game engine. That's missing the comma Diablo tag, but it feels a little bit weird. So that's interesting. I like that. Let's have a look how we're doing with not Diablo, Battle.net. Still 20,000 players in the queue. Rough times. Let me just message our friend here to let him know that we're still struggling through this wait. So our homie Max from Sweden has 5,000 players ahead of him. I got 20,000 players. It's looking very unlikely that I'll be able to get to play this fucking event tonight. I mean, that sort of tangentially in a long way leads back to what I was saying about it's fucking Blizzard. Like, it's not even a big event. They've not changed very much. They've not done very much. And still, they don't have the servers to allow people to get into the game. Like, it's a small update. 20,000 fucking people. Like, come on. Like, it almost feels like it's this really sort of cheap cop-out where they just hope people see this queue and they go like, oh, I'll fucking log in tomorrow or something. It's just so fucking stupid, dude. Like, I'm not sure what I'm gonna fucking sit here and talk about while I wait for 19,999 other people to log in ahead of me, but they shouldn't, like, this number should be decreasing. I've been waiting for a while now. I've been recording for, I mean, like, look, it's only about, okay, so it's 9 minutes 14 seconds now. That's 10 minutes, like, where a user's been staring at the same screen that they were presented with at login. It doesn't feel like anything's progressed. It doesn't feel like anything's changed. Like, how am I supposed to know that the time I've invested into waiting for this has been worthwhile at all? And it's like, I don't feel like they are unable to or incapable of having a proper display. I think that there probably was like an actual meeting where someone sat down and went like, oh, what if someone's just staring at the same amount of queued players ahead of them for 10 minutes, and they go like, oh, maybe that means they leave and we don't have the same strain on the servers that we usually have. It's just a little bit garbo. Like, I have no way of knowing that this player count ahead of me is actually ticking down. And it should be. Like, it makes no sense that in 10 minutes no one else has gotten in. I don't know what I'm supposed to fucking do now. Except be upset. Maybe this is just a perfect fucking analogy for the whole way that they've been handling events, where it's just disappointing, and even if you get in, you're gonna be disappointed. And they just fucking handle it badly and stupidly, and fuck me. May as well leave this open in the background and start editing this video. Let you know if I ever get in.